Look, Putin, from everything I see, has no respect for this person.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president of the United States.
No puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's pretty clear you won't admit that the Russians have engaged in cyber attacks against the United States of America. I think that this is such an unprecedented situation. We've never had a foreign government trying to interfere in our election. We have 17 intelligence agencies, civilian and military, who have all concluded that these espionage attacks, these cyber attacks, come from the highest levels of the Kremlin, and they are designed to influence our election. I find that deeply disturbing, and I think it's time.
She has no idea whether it's Russia, China, or anybody else.
I am not quoting myself.
No idea.
I am quoting
Hillary, you have no idea.
17 intelligence. Do you doubt 17
our
military
has
and
no
civilian agencies? Well,
yeah,
he'd rather believe Vladimir Putin than the military and civilian intelligence professionals who are sworn to protect us. I find that just absolutely.
She doesn't like Putin because Putin has outsmarted her at every step of the way. Excuse me. Putin has outsmarted her in Syria. He's outsmarted her every step of the way.
I do get to ask some questions.
Yes,
and I would like to ask you this direct question. The top national security officials of this country do believe that Russia has been behind these hacks. Even if you don't know for sure whether they are, do you condemn any interference by Russia in the American election?
By Russia or anybody else?
You condemn their interference?
Of course I condemn. Of course I can. I don't know Putin. I have no idea. I never met Putin. This is not my best friend. But if the United States got along with Russia, wouldn't be so bad.
Both candidates, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, got classified intelligence briefings in their capacity as presidential candidates that specifically included information on Russia and Russia's attempts to interfere with the 2016 elections through hacking. A senior U.S. intelligence official tells NBC News today, quote, "To profess not to know at this point is willful misrepresentation. The intelligence community has walked a very thin line in not taking sides, but both candidates have all the information they need to be crystal clear." Joining us now is Malcolm Nance. He's a former Navy intelligence officer and a counterterrorism expert. He's also author of a new book on the 2016 election and hacking and Russia. It's called The Plot to Hack America: How Putin's cyber spies and WikiLeaks tried to steal the 2016 election. The man is timely, if not anything else. Malcolm Nance, you're the perfect person to talk to about this. Thanks for being with us tonight, my friend. It's nice to see you.
It's my pleasure.
So, Malcolm, I don't take intelligence agencies at face value. For one thing, they never have to show their work. They work in secret. I certainly don't always believe anonymous sources. But is it even arguable at this point that the Russians aren't behind this hacking? Do you believe the intelligence agencies when they say they're clear that it's the Russian government?
Let me put it into perspective. When the intelligence community says we have high confidence that Russia is behind the cyber elements which have hacked the DNC, the DCCC, and many other elements of the Democratic Party in this campaign. High confidence means that we have a belief that there is 90% or higher. We kill people with good confidence, which is 75% or higher in drone strikes when we have a pretty good targeting solution on these people. So when the President of the United States comes out, the Director of National Intelligence, the Director of Homeland Security says, we have high confidence, then the consensus of the 19 intelligence agencies, and principally the CIA and NSA, who are responsible for determining this, they know who has done this, and it is Russia.
Is there a scenario in which it makes sense to you that Donald Trump would be denying or disputing Russia's involvement, suggesting either that there's no hacking or if there is, that there's no reason to believe that it's Russia? How does it make sense to you?
Well, it makes sense to Donald Trump because I really believe, and I've written about this extensively in my book, which is a book mainly about Vladimir Putin, the FSB/KGB, and how they have co-opted Donald Trump in his campaign and have actually been carrying out a cyber and political warfare operation against the United States. Donald Trump, over the years, who has been inundated with friendship from oligarchs in Russia, people with real money, not fake billionaires. These are real billionaires with hundreds of billions of dollars. And he has bought into their entire ideology. He has bought into their political beliefs. He has bought into the belief that they are, like him, are the saviors of Western civilization against Islam. And for Trump to buy into that, that requires him to give up all of the traditional standings that the United States has had for 70 years, a belief in the systems of NATO, a belief in the European Union and the free markets in the West, and that Russia should be allowed to do anything it wants. Between him and his aides who surround him, all of whom have links to Russia, they have either wittingly or unwittingly been co-opted. I don't believe that he's an agent of Russia, like former CIA director or deputy director Mark Morales said. I believe they are unwitting assets of Russia, what Lenin used to call useful idiots.